Hi, welcome to Module 3, where we're going to be describing a program and the program's theory of change. You can see the start and due dates above this video. The goals and objectives for this module are that you're going to identify and understand the components of a logic model. You're going to analyze program information to develop a logic model that describes the program, and you're going to use these data to describe the program's theory of change. So there's some assigned readings within the module, and there's going to be a couple activities, including getting an introduction to logic models and looking at some samples. You're going to design your own logic model for the program you've selected and also design a theory of change model. So those are going to be the two items that you're going to submit at the end of the module or as you complete them, the logic model and theory of change. So I'm going to go through the module briefly. We're in step 2 of the CDC's program evaluation model, which is describing the program. So you can see in this portion of the module, there is some information on what a logic model is. There is some instructions for how to design and complete one. And there's also a set of samples here that you can look at to get an idea of how logic models work. These are really common in grant programs. I have a pro tip down here. You can watch this brief video that shows a little bit about how I investigate programs to be able to describe them. Next, you're going to actually design a logic model, and we're going to be using the Kellogg model. So they have their own logic model development guide that's really helpful and user-friendly and easy to understand. There is a template that you can use, and you're going to complete exercise 1 using the exercise 1 checklist. You're going to also complete exercise 2 using the checklist contained within that. And there is a rubric here for the development of your logic model as well. Finally, there is a video on how to develop one, and I've included a supplemental video here. These are both supplemental videos. This one down here shows you how to build one in Microsoft Word if that is going to be what you use. Next is the theory of change, and the theory of change really talks about what strategies and what factors the program is considering to try to solve a problem or issue. And so you can see here the components are the strategies, assumptions, influential factors, the problem or issue, the community needs and assets, and the desired results, which are outputs and outcomes and impacts. So there's an additional resource here that shows how to represent a program's theory of change, and also there is another supplemental resource here as well. So I think you'll find a lot of information as you go through it to be able to take a stab at designing your program's theory of change. And you're just doing your best here. Finally, you're going to post your assignments to this discussion board. This discussion board is a gallery walk, which means we're sharing our work with our colleagues. So you can take a screenshot of your logic model and post it to the discussion board. And do this as you complete them so that your colleagues can see your work and you guys can share ideas. You're going to reply to your own post by posting your second item, which is the theory of change model. So if you have too much trouble getting the screenshots, feel free to upload a document or post a shared link here. I don't want you to take too much time if you have trouble getting the screenshot in there. Some way post it. You're not required to respond to anyone's post this week, but just to share your work, do the gallery walk and take a look at what each other has posted. Good luck with this module, and I'll talk to you next week.